ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. Problem is, you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's looking to scramble. The junior able to bring him. Quickly.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown. Deep. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw yet again. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Royer. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. And Duke has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The back's got it. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. Breaking tackles. Touchdown, Blue Devils. That's how you finish a play.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about their running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Getting set up. Here's second down. The big fullback's got it here. The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll run it to the left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Duke.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
Yeah, the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 0. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle, and he will be stuffed for no gain. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. He's got it with room to run.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start his defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down after a short gain there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Royer. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the right side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive moving.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And the Blue Devils pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks free. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize a toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Blue Devils are going to cash in here in the red zone. And now the handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Hands off to the fullback. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on the design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And Duke has the lead here. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here comes a handoff. Making people miss. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
2nd down play coming up. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get in the sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. No press here. The defense backing away. Quick throw over the middle. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. The 50. Past the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Blue Devils. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that.
And looking for a big play here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Working clock with the ground game. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Duke. There was no catching him that time.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Makes the catch downfield. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
This could be their last chance to get points on the board. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 35, Notre Dame. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just kneels down.